Hi guys, it's been a few months now since I came back from Paris after doing my big old French skincare haul, and I thought you might be interested to see exactly what I made of all the products that I purchased when I was over there. Which ones were good, which ones were amazing, and which ones were kind of disappointing. So, without further ado, let's go straight on over and have a look at what I bought. Let's do the Noosh first. This is incredible. Like, seriously, you should probably buy this. I've never had so many compliments on a fragrance before. It's not a fragrance, but it just smells so kind of summery when you use it. It's really great for this time of year because you can like put it all over your arms, on the legs as well, and it gives this really subtle tint and a slight shimmer as well, which is really lovely, and it smells absolutely divine. It smells like summer basically. Remember, I got this little bag with moisturizing face cream, face cleansing and makeup removing gel, hand and nail cream, and shower oil. It's okay. They're good travel size. I think it's safe to say that my cellar water changed my life when I was over there. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. I don't think I've ever been as clean as when using my cellar water. It literally blew me away. It wasn't something that I particularly used before I bought them in Paris, but now couldn't live without it. Out of the two, I would say this one is probably my favorite now, because then this one's for oily and blemish prone skin, and I do think it might be slightly too stripping for me. This one, Hall of Fame, seriously. So I got a couple of Caudalie products. I got the glycolic peel and the deep cleansing exfoliator. So the glycolic peel, I thought it was decent, but not strong enough for me. This deep cleansing exfoliator, I quite liked it. It's got polylactic acid in, and it's like a scrub. I didn't find it particularly stripping when I was using it, so you're probably good to use it maybe even every day actually, if you have got a thicker skin type. What I do really like about it though is the cute caps. So I don't know, is that real wood? Because if it is, that is amazing. So up next we've got the Beauty Elixir from Caudalie as well. I didn't like the smell. I'm sorry, I didn't like the smell. I found it a bit medicated smelling. And when I first bought it, I didn't realise that it had quite so much oil in. You know me, I love a facial spritz. I'm literally obsessed with facial spritzers. But this one wasn't for me. You know what it smells like? It smells like almost like a dental surgery, and perhaps that's why I don't like it. It's kind of a minty, eucalyptusy kind of aroma to it, and it gives me flashbacks from back when I used to be a dentist, and that is not good. No, not good. Going back to the Bioderma, we've got the Purifying Concentrate Gentle Peel. I wasn't completely sold on it. I didn't particularly like the texture. I found it a bit tacky. Look, it's a good price point, and I definitely found it exfoliating. I'm not sure that it was for me though, because it kind of reminded me of the new SkinCeuticals product, the Glycolic 10, in terms of how it felt, as in how exfoliating it felt, but I feel like the SkinCeuticals product is probably more hydrating. I found this one a little bit dry. So first up from La Roche Posay, we've got the Effaclar K+, which contains salicylic acid. great if you've got an oilier skin type or if you're acne prone. I found this was very non-irritating, and I think if you've got quite sensitive skin but you still have acne, this would be a really good product for you. Next up, we've got Effaclar Duo Unifiant. So again, this is a moisturizer for oilier skin types. Also contains niacinamide and LHA for exfoliating, and it's got a bit of a tint to it as well. So if you want something which has got kind of a tint and moisturizer feel, so you don't have to wear a foundation maybe every day, just something with quite light coverage, and you have an oilier skin type, I would definitely recommend that you check this one out. Next up, we've got the Roche Posay Redermic C, which has got 10% vitamin C in it, coming away from the Effaclar range. This product, I'm not sold on vitamin C's which are not in a serum, because I find that if I'm applying too many layers of lotions and creams, I tend to get some pilling. So that's why I prefer to use a serum so that I can layer my skincare more effectively. Having said that, if you're somebody who does get some dehydration and you're looking for a nice budget vitamin C product to use, then I think this could be up your street. I think it smells pretty good too. I just remembered I also had some lip balms. I think they were from Caudalie, but I can't find them anywhere. I did use them, wasn't sold. Next up, we've got the La Roche-Posay Zero Zinc. I love this. It's basically a zinc facial spritz. You know my feelings about facial spritzers, and this one is really, really super refreshing, and I highly recommend it, particularly if you have acne. Zinc is great for acne, and it was going to be perfect for the summer, guys, when you're going to be sat by the pool and you just need to like give yourself a bit of a, to make yourself feel even more fabulous than you already are. Definitely 100% this is coming on holiday with me. So let's move on to the Teleca. I did get 3 masks, but I can't find the other packaging. Wow, these masks are great. Brilliant. This is the answer to all your sheet mask prayers, in my opinion. It's got this really interesting thing that happens when you put it on. So unlike most sheet masks, it's black as opposed to being white, and when you put it on your face, over about, I don't know, 2 minutes, you start seeing all these bubbles appearing underneath the mask, and it's supposed to oxygenate the skin. Definitely 100% looked fresher after I took it off. It's really good. Also from Teleca, we've got the Backup 3D and Bust High and C. These are basically lifting and firming creams for either your backside or the chest. I was really hoping that after using these for a month, I was gonna have, like an Elle Macpherson body. Unfortunately, didn't quite work out that way. I think if you're prepared to accept the minorest of minor changes and think that's a positive result, then definitely 100% crack on and go and use these body toning lotions. Up next, we've got one of my faves, SkinCeuticals, body tightening concentrate and neck, chest and hand repair. Neither of these are available for purchase in the UK. You can get them in the continent and in the States. So neither of these are available for purchase in the UK. That's why I always load up on them whenever I go away. The neck, chest and hand repair got a ton of actives in it, which I will list for you here. And I really do think it makes a difference. So, I'm starting to get a little bit of crepiness on the chest, which is terribly distressing. And I think using this in combination with sometimes taking my retinol all the way down has definitely improved the skin quality there. Up now we've got the body tightening concentrate, which is full of peptides. And again, you know, it's not exactly surgery in a bottle, but I think I notice a difference anyway when I'm using these products. So yeah, would recommend. Now we've got the Patika Anti-Pollution Hydro Defense Mist. I am just going to spritz myself because, oh yeah. Let's be honest, a facial spritz is never exactly going to revolutionize your skincare routine, but it does feel pretty nice when you put it on. This particular one contains vitamin C, goji berries, hyaluronic acid, all the usual stuff really. It's kind of a nice adjunct, I think, with a spritz. You know, it makes you feel good when you use them. It is ridiculously expensive though. I think this is about £45, which is just stupid. And I don't think that I would have bought it if I hadn't have been just doing some shopping in the pharmacy. Like I wouldn't go back online and purchase this specifically, but it is quite nice. Now we've got a couple of products from a brand called Resultime. We've got an anti-aging mattifying fluid and a neck and décolleté cream. They both contain this vectorized microcollagen, which the brand use, and the mattifying product contains zinc. I quite like the texture. Definitely good for somebody with an oilier skin type. It's not going to revolutionize the world. It's just sort of a bog standard basic moisturizer, should you be into moisturizers. Probably wouldn't buy it again for myself. And again with the neck cream, there's nothing like shocking inside this either. I found it to be, you know, it's okay. It's kind of quite a nice cooling, soothing lotion, nothing special. Now the Embryolisse Late Creme Concentrate. Ooh, wow, this is heavy. Good if you've had a peel maybe and you need to really get some hydration going on there. Personally, I found it too heavy for me for everyday use. If you've got extremely dry skin with maybe impaired barrier function, it may be good for you. Says on it for all skin types. Not too sure about that. Embryolisse, not too sure. The Eucerin Hyaluronic Acid Concentrates. I spent an evening slowly rubbing a whole one of these into my face just to see what would happen. It was okay. I have used better hyaluronic acids, I think. It was a bit sticky. I personally, you know this already, you know what I'm going to say. I personally prefer the SkinCeuticals HA Intensifier, but this one is pretty good value. So if the SkinCeuticals product is a bit out of your budget and you want something which is great value, although why wouldn't you use the ordinary, not sure, then the Eucerin may be for you. But the packaging is quite cool. And lastly, we've got the Ven cleansing gel, pretty bog standard cleansing gel from a Ven. Bought it because it's a great size and very, very good for travel. It's good if you have an oilier skin type. Probably not great for drier people. Okay, so that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed my review of everything that I bought in the French pharmacy. I'm sorry if I left anything out. I think I got everything, but apart from the lip balm, that is, so apologies if I did. Hope that was useful for you, and you can see that there definitely are some big hero products in there, but you really have to look to separate the ones that are really, really super good from the ones that are kind of average. Join me again next week where we'll be talking about more skincare fun tips and tricks, and in the meantime let me know in the comment section below if you've used any of these skincare items, or if you've just got anything else that you want to say or get off your chest. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give me a like. See you later.
Red by strobe lights moving across the walls. You're looking like a movie star, but I don't know just what you are.